Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a very long time since I last uploaded. It's been like 2 weeks. That has to be the longest I've gone without uploading. Don't worry, you all didn't miss any news. Nothing came out within that time. I would have made a video about it. But I've just been very busy. You know, it's been slow with Jakks news, so I figured I'd get caught up on a lot of stuff. But I'm back now, and, well, here it is. The Wave 4 4-inch articulated version 2 Tails action figure by Jakks Pacific. So let's read the information on the back. As always, he has 12 points of articulation, which I'll get into those once I get to figure out the package. You can see the pictures of it right here, though. And it says all the other figures you can collect in the set. I've already reviewed Classic Sonic and Super Shadow, so you can go check out these videos after you're done watching this. And the Knuckles right here is just a re-release. I won't be reviewing him. But he does come with a new accessory, a blue Chaos Emerald, but I didn't feel like spending $10 on a new accessory. So the description right here reads, Tails is an energetic fox and one of Sonic's closest friends. By spinning his two tails together, he can propel himself forward and fly in the air. So, let's just get this guy out of the box. So, here he is, version 2 Tails. Now, you may be wondering why I call him version 2 Tails. Well, that's because there is a version 1 Tails that came out in Wave 1. I will be comparing the differences on these two figures in a little bit, but first, let's look at the articulation on version 2 Tails. So, he can move his head, his arms, his hands, his legs, his knees, his feet, and, of course, his tails. So you can see right here that it looks like he's kind of flying around, especially because they have the kind of the flapping motion on his tails right here, which is one of the differences with version 1, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's get a close look at the details on this guy. So you can see his ears right here. There's this little divot in his ears. You can kind of see where they outlined it. There's his little hairs right here, his tufts of fur. They got all the details pretty spot on. There's not many paint errors on here that I can see. He's got his shoes right here. Of course, the bottom of his shoes with the 2 holes at the bottom for play sets if you want to stick them on those. Like I said, I wish they would make 4-inch figure play sets. I mean, I get that that'd probably be a little bit too pricey, but man can dream. So you can see his hands right here. All the details. This hand's balled into a fist. This hand is for holding accessories, I'd assume. And even the details on his tails, you can see right here, they even got the little tufts of fur and all the triangle outlines here. I've seen some people take the tails off of him. I don't know if you can reattach them. I don't think you can, so don't try and pull these off because you might break them. But otherwise, yeah, he's a really good-looking figure. The articulation could be a little bit better. It just feels a little loose. Maybe that's just mine, or maybe I'm just imagining things with this. But I don't know. Jakks figures always seem to have kind of weird points of articulation. Alright, now let's look at the accessory he comes with, which is the Star Spring. Now, if you all been following this toy line, you would know that this Star Spring is a re-release. It originally came out with Wave 1 Sonic, but now they're re-releasing it with this figure. So there is one notable difference with the original Star Spring. Can you tell what it is? Yeah, this one has a bolder yellow outline right here than the original, which I guess is a nicer touch, but it's really not that noticeable. You kind of just have to look at them right beside each other. I noticed a few people point this out. I don't know how they saw that, but, you know, it's there. Oh, I completely forgot to show this, but here's 2 other things. They both have holes in the bottom of them, just like all the other accessories if you want to stick them on the play sets. And, of course, since these are springs, they can bounce. So you can have figures hop along them like this. They both work just about the same, which, you know, again, is disappointing. At least do something different with the figure. I don't know. I get really tired of the re-releases, but I know that some people didn't get them originally. So, there you go. Now, probably the moment you all been waiting for, let's get a look at Wave 1 Tails versus Wave 4 Tails, side by side, you know, comparing them, seeing their differences, all that. These are largely the same figure. I don't notice any difference at all on them, aside from the major difference, which I will get into right now. the tails. Version 1 tails has these kind of droopy tails that you can just sit down, have him pose with them. Of course, if you put him like this, he's going to fall. But this tails has more aerodynamic tails, if you want to say that. You know, it looks like he's flying. You don't have to have them touching the ground for him to stand up. So I'd say this one is able to stand easier, but this one has more of a neutral pose. So it just depends on which tails you want. I just wanted both of them because I like to collect all the different figures. But they're both just about the same. It's just you gotta choose which tails you like better. Now let's compare this tails to the Sonic figures that have been out. So here's the Wave 1 Sonic. Let's stand them right next to each other. They look pretty good together. I mean, it seems to be the right height and all. But now let's see how he looks next to the Wave 2 Sonic figure. Oh yeah, Sonic seems a little bit too tall with Wave 2, and he seems to be just right with the Wave 1 Sonic. So I guess this would be a really good pair to get, but then again, the Wave 1 Tails also works really well with Wave 1 Sonic. So you can just really choose with that. I like how Jakks is doing all these re-releases and different versions and stuff. You know, it gives people options. I get that a lot of people are annoyed by that, but it's just something you're going to have to live with. That's just how toy companies work. So yeah, overall, a really great figure. It was a really fun time reviewing this. I hope you all enjoyed this video. In the next video, I will probably be doing my Sonic the Hedgehog collection if you all want to see that. But anyways, that's all for now, and I will see you all in the next video.